Hey everybody, I'm Cameron McNeil, and for the Adolescent Wellness Project, I chose to do Brenner FIT program, and the FIT means Families in Training. And so, as an overview, Brenner FIT is a health program. It focuses on four main aspects for childhood obesity, and that is clinical care, community engagement, professional education, and research. And so the Brenner FIT program is kind of a family-oriented weight management program, and it's also not just limited to childhood obesity, but it offers other health services as well, such as mental health or engagement and things and society, stuff like that. And so the mission for the Brenner FIT program is obviously to reduce childhood obesity, but they use evidence-based techniques. The program includes the whole family, and it's safe, effective, and they do not use like any restrictive diets or extreme physical activity. They want this to be a diet and activity that you can sustain, so they don't want to put that stress on children. And so the staff at the Brenner FIT program, they're all professionals in their respective fields of studies. So they have chefs, personal trainers, mental health counselors, community leaders, teachers, and then physicians, of course. So now for the four main aspects of the Brenner FIT program, they call it, the first one's called the Cook, Eat, Play, and Repeat. So Brenner FIT, like I said, it's family oriented. So they offer cooking classes for families to learn different quick and healthy meals. Encourages them to all cook together. That way you can make connections and bond. Offers different meal planning. Encourages families, and the next one's the eat part aspect. It encourages families to all eat together, and this is one of their evidence-based techniques. Pretty similar to what we read about in one of the previous articles for Module 4 activities, how eating together without distractions helps reduce childhood obesity. Encourages to eat 3 meals a day, and then for the play aspect, it wants doing fun physical activity with the whole family and doing it often. If it's something fun, the kids are more likely to stay engaged with it and repeat the process. So, and then obviously for cook, eat, play, and then you got your repeat, and do all those things. That way you can make it sustainable. So the next aspect is the patient care program, and it's just kind of a educational tool they use to get reliable information and safe ways to reduce childhood obesity. They focus on behaviors and habits rather than doing the calorie counting or strict exercise. Once again, they want you to find physical activities that your whole family will enjoy, that you can all do together, supporting each other. And then they have another aspect, which is community connections. So they offer a lot of community events for children and adults that kind of show like we're all in this together type thing. And so it's easier if children see adults doing this and being healthier, they're more likely to also try to do this. And it shows that they have support. And then the last one's professional education. Brenner FIT offers classes for the families and also future healthcare workers to educate people on childhood obesity and how to reduce it. And so for their scheduling and facilities, a lot of their events and classes are held in the later times. You can see it's about 4 to 7 p.m. Somewhere in that time range they usually is when they hold their different classes and sessions. They meet at the YMCA in Winston and the Amos Cottage, which is also in Winston, so events can be held at either one. And different community events, I didn't write it on the Word document here, but they hold different community events at different various spots in Winston-Salem. So, eligibility requirements, there's not really a whole lot of requirements unless you're needing special services, which may require a doctor's referral before entering, but most services are accessed without any restrictions. And with this program, some of the strengths I found was that it was safe and effective. There are lots of resources within this program. They have professional staff. They offer more than just ways to reduce childhood obesity, like their services. They do mental health, like I was explaining earlier. And they use the evidence-based approach, so they take the different studies and they use those studies and put them into their program. That way they can use those. It's family-centered, which I think is important. That way, I mean, if your whole family, you have that support, and it's just, I think it'd make things a lot easier. They offer free classes and events. So, offers the free classes and events. And so the only weaknesses that I could really find within this program, it was really hard to find them. I thought it was just reading about it, it sounds like an excellent program. Some of the services cost extra money, so it might be a little bit expensive for those extra additional services. And another thing was the classes and events are all later in the evening. And I understand this is probably because the people who are running this have other jobs and stuff like that. It just, for people who may need, if they work later in the day, it might be hard for them to get their kids to these classes or events. So if I could make any improvements, that's probably one thing I would try to offer. Maybe morning classes, midday, something like that. But overall, it was the program is exceptional just from what I've read.